From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, one person has died after a crash on Piakonui Road near Matamata yesterday. The crash, involving a motorcyclist and tractor, was reported around 10:30 yesterday morning, and the motorcyclist died in hospital last night. It takes the long weekend road toll to 5. 3 people died in a multi-vehicle crash on State Highway 8 at Pukaki near Twizel yesterday afternoon. 5 others were injured, 3 were flown to hospital. 1 person died after a crash on State Highway 5 at Whakarewarewa south of Rotorua this morning. A 2nd person sustained serious injuries. The United Nations is condemning an attack on UN peacekeepers in Lebanon, with an Australian reportedly among those injured. 3 workers and a translator have been wounded in an explosion near the Israeli border. The group had been carrying out foot patrols in southern Lebanon when a shell hit them. The IDF is denying any involvement. Meanwhile, a shipment of aid carrying almost 400 tonnes of food for Gaza has left Cyprus. It's the 2nd dispatch of aid and comes as foreign ministers of Egypt, Jordan and France call for an immediate ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. 4 out of 5 businesses are offering employees flexible working hours. That's according to figures from Stats NZ, which also show that increases to 90% for businesses with 100 or more employees. More than 2 out of 5 businesses offered employees the option to work from home. Stats NZ Business Performance Manager Ricky Ho says some industries are more likely to offer that than others.
The IT, news media, financial industry like banking and insurance services, they were much more likely to offer this option than the like of accommodation and food services, farming and forestry.
And briefly, previously unheard recordings of soul legend Marvin Gaye have been found in Belgium. 30 cassette tapes reportedly contain more than 60 demos of new songs that were gifted to a fellow musician during his stay in the country in 1981. That's news. In sport, the Hurricanes accept they'll be without halfback Cam Roigard for a long period of time following his knee injury in the win over the Highlanders in Dunedin. Roigard's departure from Forsyth Bar Stadium on a stretcher was an unwelcome sight for his Hurricane teammates and coaches, as well as the All Blacks. Assistant coach Corey James says Roigard will get scans this week and then they'll know more.
It's not nice when you see your men carted off. I know all about it when it comes around, the lower body. I did my knee. So he's going to be a while.
Kiwi Ryan Fox has slid down the leaderboard in his 3rd round at the PGA Tour event in Texas. Fox has carded a 3 over 73 to be 4 over for the tournament in a share of 78th. The lead is at 9 under. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.